Hello everyone, this is your Captain Fantastic World speaking. Welcome you back aboard the HMS Fantastic Voyages 2, which is sailing the sunless seas beneath Lovecraft Country. Okay, so we're over in Khan's Shadow, and yeah, completely different sort of mentality up here, I'm thinking, because the Khanate is one of the uh, rivals to Fallen London, and we've watched one of the colonies of the Empire, I think it was a colony, fall to the Khanate, which is right outside Fallen London's port, which is probably not a good thing. So, yeah, we're going to have to be careful around here since we're technically, I suppose, an enemy nation. In any case, I definitely want to get a Doom Monster Hunter someday, but we're going to have to get an element of dawn. We'll figure it out somehow. In any case, also I'm gonna hold on to the hunting trophy in order to be able to give it to the nuns, because we'll get more, because I got an all kill happy. About 75% hull though. So yeah, I don't think we can do any repairs here. So let's just figure out how much we're gonna be getting for fuel. This is pretty cheap for the fuel we've been doing so far, and supplies. I think we'll be okay. We might be able to catch something along the way, so to speak. But I want to bring the fuel up to 10. That'll give us take a little bit of our cargo away. And then we're to do some exploration. Now, somebody told me that the fuel rate actually doesn't matter that much compared to the light. I've seen somebody else say that. Well, let's just do some math. In any case, we should launch. Now, I want to go head up to the Shadow. To the Khanate up here. And then see what the heck we've got here. There's got to be at least one port within this section. And, yeah, it's like a gigantic oil derrick, really. I mean, somebody actually wrote a story about someone. Oh, hi. Hopefully you're not hostile. Someone. You're hostile. Well, you haven't started firing on us, so I'm gonna say we're okay. So if I'm guessing, we might have to slide into here. There's a port up there, but I don't think we're going the right way for it. Are we? Yeah, great. So, yeah, I'll be wandering around an enemy city. Limited mobility. Nephrite quarter. Excellent, excellent. Hang on one second. Whoops, not the one I wanted to do. Right, okay. Okay, so there is a port up there, and we can back up and go to it. I think we're going underneath a bridge, but yeah, we're kind of, I guess we can go through here. All right, we should probably do that. Hang on one second. We can rotate very quickly. Oh, great. And we actually wet. All right. Let's see what we got. We'll put away the guns for now. There's no reason to start a fight, especially if we don't know if we can win it. That's a warship, and we are a corvette, which is like this one of the smallest warships that exist. Plus, there's also a fleet here. Probably don't want to start a fight. Khan's glory. Here are the palaces of the Khan and his court. And I guess we're going for kind of a Central Asian look here, so yeah, let's keep that in mind. Sleek lords, and I'd say Mongol, but that can be an insult in some cases, so we're going with Central Asian. Sleek lords and ladies in belted robes breakfast on balconies. Unlikely antelope peeks at you from a park. Guns rotate easily on motor gimbals. Don't do anything stupid. Okay, so we need 5... What says everybody love coffee? The loyal clan of the Khan. The Khan himself has a notorious weakness for coffee, and his court follows suit. Okay, so we'll come back with coffee someday and see how much they give for us. Petition for access to the Nephrite Quarter. The clan of the Leopard grants trade licenses to foreigners. It gives access to the Nephrite Quarter in Khan's heart to the south, allowing you to sell your goods there. We need a leper's condensation. Offer a gift to the Taymen. This clan is named for a sizable and ferocious fish at the surface. They have fondness for drowning pearls for some secret ritual. 5 pearls. Plead your case to the Tamian. We need Tamian's mercy. Asks for the contracts. These are oh, good lord. We are like, all right, cruise past the clan palaces. Khan's glory is the steely beauty of the clan's lords are ever suspicious to pies, and those gun emplacements are vigilant. All right, cool. I guess we do that because, dear gods, everything else is just locked on us. Shops, none. Okay, I guess we go for it. All right, cool. Strength and brilliance. Light blazes from every gate and window. You glimpse guards in gleaming uniforms, subterranean gardens of mauve and purple, hanging ornaments of scaled carnelian and jade. I think carnelian's another type of green. Statues of warrior Khan's past. The water is dark and calm. The sentries watch you with calm distrust. Yeah, technically we were enemies. We are not at war currently. So you lost 2 terror, gained 1 memory of distant shores. You have 1. The white and gold are watching you. Menaces, congregate suspicion. That's all for now. I think that's all we can do here. So, I guess we'll come back someday with coffee and see how that goes. All right, so let's launch again. Now, I'm going to guess we're not going to get access to much else here until we can get this going. Although, I'm curious. Probably shouldn't wander out too far, but, so they got a bunch of gates, so we can just walk right through. Excellent. They're all named after, discovered tortoise. Great. So, while we're out here, we have to decide where we're going. Probably going to start angling in this direction, since limited supplies and all of that. Sigh. Z-bat me, baby. Are we in trouble? Yeah, we're not going to be dealing with big ships at the moment. We got killed here once before. Let's not do so again. And it's definitely not to a vortex. Also, kind of ominous when it comes to the music. Z-bat again, baby. We're not going to name that one? Okay, cool. Pause. Chapel of Lights, I think that's what we were looking for. We're on target. Alright, get up here, Sigil Carve. I've forgotten what your name is, but you're like our first officer sometimes. Alright, the Chapel of Lights. Now find me the damn port. Ah, thank you. Alright. God, we're moving so slow. Snow sweeps down from the north. Ship engines labor against it. Okay, so we're in a snowstorm. It's going to cause issues. Anyways, we'll get up here shortly. Okay, do you hear music? Furtive faithful gather in shadows. Hey, it's Christmas Town. Between the many, many candles, a bell tolls in the chapel tower. Cracked iron laughter. Beware, the island is full of voices. Eat of the chapel's bounty. A smiling priest unlocks the door of the storehouse for you. Here, he says, eat, but take nothing away with you. Well, we can reduce our hunger, at least. Give a nightmare to the well. The well drinks colors. The well drinks dreams. The well is always thirsty. AKA, this is probably another version of the well in the wood in Cultist Simulator. This will reduce your nightmare strength to scar you permanently. Increase your wounds by 1. 3 wounds will kill you. Huh. Gather intelligence. Right. Report. Sigil navigator races to it. Hearken the bell. Alright, first things first, we drop this. The smiling priest in a red cassock tends the chapel. The congregation are shy of light. They come and go in little ships, and it's strangely difficult to count them. Perhaps some imaginary. Still, you note the name of a ship or two. Alright, let's see what we're here for. You give chase. Within, the air is heavy and hushed. You enter to see your navigator shaking a smiling priest by the collar. It led me here. Tell me what it means. Look at it. Look at it. The priest disentangles himself as politely as possible. I'm sure we can find a path to put you on, my friend. He examines the sigil with professional air of a collector, but we will need your help in return. Pay a price. Our stores are running low. If we cannot feed our congregation, our mission must end. Can you provide? The fresher the better. Your navigator has nothing. He pleads for your help. Live specimens. I think we get those from the zoo back at London. Pay another price. The priest slips his arm around your shoulders. For you, a lesser payment, he whispers. Post no guards on your ship tonight. Ask no questions. In the morning, perhaps you'd like to join us for breakfast. A red and white smile. Okay, we need No. Okay, dude, you're okay, so we need 2 live specimens. Shops. Nothing. Shipyard. Nope. And yeah, dude, what do we got for secrets anyways? 16. Oh my god. Let's just buy a couple things. I think veils is what you do. Hearts is you. Mirrors is you. Don't have any pages, unfortunately. You know, all of these, I can't do pages. Let's dump 2 into mirrors and 1 into hearts. Okay. Increase your mirror. Ask her what? Salt song. Alright. So, yeah. Here's at 2. Continue. Go to the officers again. We'll talk to you, I believe. Increase your hearts. 1 there. It's a straight trade, one of your best discoveries for one of hers. Still, it's not hard to drive the bargain. She sits back after dinner and tells you. Most people think that the hard part of surgery is finding what's wrong and taking it out, but any fool could do that. A ship's cook with a cleaver can have that part of the job. The hard part is cutting you so you can sew it all back up afterwards. Correct. She demonstrates on a shark fin, leaving it in a better condition than it started. Yeah, well, she's unusual. I'll give her that. Yeah, so we gotta come back with 2 live specimens, and she wants 1, so hey. Guess we know where all our money's going next time. Anyways, we're gonna head this way, back to London, I think. Pigmont Isle, no, we're gonna head this way. Codex, Wither, and Venderblight, I'm thinking. We should grab the port reports while we're here. I'm thinking hopefully we can get supplies at one of these, otherwise we have to go straight down. Alright, so, let's launch. We have to get out of this snowstorm if we're gonna make any progress whatsoever. Probably should have stopped by and had gotten rid of our hunger. Oh well. Okay, get us out of here. Christmas time is not good. This version, anyways. Alright. Good God, how far does this go down, anyways? What are you? Something I can get supplies on? Okay, doesn't look like... We'll, stay a bit on you, stay out of your front arc, just in case. Alright, so, we're cool. Not gonna tear you apart for supplies. Let you open first. Okay, we got our speed back, at least. Okay. Given our fuel shortage right now, I'm thinking we might want to just head straight back. The Khan Shadow is technically closer. We could stop it there, refuel, come back. Any port in a storm, as it were, and that snow burnt a lot of it out. So we're going to lose some cash, unfortunately, by doing that. But, hey, needs must. Oh, spot looking up. All right. Get it. Get it. Succeeded. It comes dripping from the sea, sleek as seal, but its eyes are faceted. One sailor covers her ears. I swear, he says after her scream like a woman. We had 1 strange catch and gained 1 terror. Excellent. Did anybody want that? I'm trying to recall. Once we stop, I'll take a look at it. Oh, wait. You are a Z story. And you are in my, sights. Uh-oh. 2 targets. What's your plan, dude? You gonna open up on me? You ready? Okay, okay. I get it. There you are. Do. Oh, 20 fragments for encountering them. Excellent. Well, we're going to get more stuff too, of course. Okay. 1 Z story and 15 fragments. Now we're going to zip around. We are going to go talk to you about fuel. Don't need to keep the guns going. Technically, I believe it's ours. Yeah. I'm going to speak to the crew, lose 5 terror, gain another Z story. Excellent. We can use those. Purchase a fuel. Okay. That is going to be enough to get us home, I hope. Alright, so from here... Let's play it safe. Gonna head back to the Khan's glory, since that's that, and possibly buy a couple more supplies. Or, I don't think we can make it to any place we can harvest anytime soon. Unfortunate. I don't think there's an island around here either. Right, didn't think so. Alright, so yeah, like I said, we'll just head to the Khan's shadow, and then we'll leave points on the map, and then, yeah, call it a day. Call it this section anyways. We did get one thing accomplished. We don't know what we need to get for the nephrite quarter. We don't have any copy. We don't have that. We get there, though. Alright, let's try that one out. It's probably not going to allow us on there, but there's no reason we can't try. Well, you know, we'll be able to get a meal. Who knows? Love the ambience. Copper quarter. Okay, we might be able to access this. The lowest value, obviously. Khan's Heart, London's rival, an oasis of light in the salt black waste. Canals thread the painted city, street lamps glow, and water taxis putter. Seek a commercial license. The Khanate dislike merchants, they dislike foreigners. Foreign merchants induce paroxysms of antipathy. Perhaps sufficient bribes will buy your way into the nephrite quarter. Okay, time in the tea house, hire crew. Wander, purchase fuel and outrageous rice. Yeah, hell that. Purchase supplies, nope. Pay a storyteller. Story, gather report. Establish a spy. Oh god, hell yes. Veils. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to go to the officers. Let's put in you. Give us a slightly better chance, I'm thinking. Gunnery. Yeah, I think, yeah, your Veils is 7. You're great. Veils 3. Let's try that again. Because I definitely want to do that. Success. Your agent sends a message via bat courier. They have found lodgings, contacts, possibilities. On subsequent visits to Khan's Heart, you'll be able to grow your network or tap it for information. The more it grows, the more effective it will be. 1. Nervous informant in networks. Lost 100 echoes. Lost our network. Okay. Let's see. What does my spy need? Prisoner's honey. We actually got that. Let's hold it off there. And hopefully it will cover over. Commercial license, not here, surfacers. The Congolese have been generations underground. To them, all Londoners are surfacers. It seems you'll need to go to Khan's Glory, the nearby palaces, to seek a license. Okay. Time he has 50 echoes. Now we're good there. Wander, hire crew. Menaces, no more than 19. You have 1. That's expensive, though. Wander Khan's Heart to Copper Quarter. As long as you don't cross the bridges, you'll be fine. Purchase supplies, pay a storyteller. Pay other report. We'll try it. Precious scraps. A rivalry between the Labyrinth and Eagle clans. The concerns about the Khanate raids. Some appalling gossip about the traitor empress back in London. Perhaps you shouldn't write that last one down. And move on quickly. The fellow in the corner has informants. Look, we gained 1 menace, and we have 1 port report. Excellent. Everything we do here is going to cause issues. Pay a storyteller. Colored kafan color with silk sashes in contrast to the more sober and subterranean dress of the citizenry. For their enough coin, they'll sing epics of their nation's history. Cool. When London now stands, the capital of Khanate once stood after its own disappearance from the surface. Somebody mentioned about that part. After the clean sky and wide earth, they went half mad in the close night under the earth. They found serpent things and mirrors that promised a diversion. In other words, the hooded princes from Cult of Simulator, who go between mirrors and worlds. Probably with the help of both the mother of ants and horned axe. Escaped new horizons. In time, the mirror serpents became masters, not servants. The last true Khan led the last of his people to the salt steps to a black rock where he founded the city. How he built it is a tale for another day. You feel, eyes on you, a woman in white and gold uniform watches closely, loyally serves suspicious of foreigners who want to learn our history. Okay. Great. We are, like, doing well here. No, we're going to definitely come back with, what was it again? Oh, Prisoner's Honey. Okay, so, yeah, we're, like, done here. I don't think we should do that. Anyways, I'm going to, like I said, hold off for a moment, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. Now, what I think I've got a plan here, and it's going to be a bit more conservative than I usually do. So we've got the two ports here, the copper quarter, which is like next to useless, and we've got the this one, which at the very least we have to start dropping off coffee to be liked. So my guess is we're actually going to hop over to Wanderer's Haven here to grab some extra fuel, because I think we're a bit low. We'll drop by Demu Island, Salt Point, and then head right back to London. Therefore, when we get to that point, we'll going to try to discharge some of our shall we say, kind of stuff I've been just picking up. Yeah, we've got like lots of room left, but we've got the 6 claymen, which of course we can use one of those to help out our doctor who wants to be able to sleep. We're gonna need to grab some fuel and supplies. We only have one of each. That can't be straight. Okay. Okay. Used to be some sort of fish. Best not to look at. Yeah, we got random crap. The casks of mushroom wine. The shitlak. Yeah. I'm thinking what we need to do is fuel up, supply up, head back to London, and then from London, I want to try to do a sort of dry run up to the surface again, not only to get rid of the massive amount of terror we have now, but also to try to grab the sunlight to complete our doctor's thing. Now, we may not be able to get some coffee into there because we have kind of a messed up thing going on at the moment, but when it comes to our hold, but we should be able to get a couple of things done. Now, I want to try keep the casks of mushroom wine for a reason. I want to keep 2 of them because we did get a very significant chunk of information by essentially selling 2 of these and 7 supplies over at the Shepherd's Isle. So I'm thinking if we keep doing that, because remember, information doesn't actually cost us anything. I mean, just freaking take a look at all the stuff we've got going. Moves to the Great Game, 12 Memories of Distant Shores, 4 Outlandish Artifacts, Vision of the Surface. Ooh, then Vanderblight, we're going to sell that. 2 intriguing snippets, 13 secrets. Yeah, it's kind of like, I keep comparing this to Cultist Simulator and Book of Hours, but the most important stuff there is in fact skills, information. It's literally the stuff those games are based off of. Also got the hunting trophy, bunch of port reports. Good grief. The city cries out, oh, we're going to have a golem revolution before long, aren't we? And we've got all of these ports to help us get that. 9 Tales of Terror. Yeah, I'm thinking vital intelligence. One of the big ones we're going to get. Somebody pointed out that, all right, I will confess that, yes, the fact that if you give information to the diplomat, it increases the Dawn machine supremacy does indicate that he's allied to that. But don't forget, we are also allied to that. I thought maybe the Admiral was allied to them because he completely hides his eyes in the same way our first officer does. But the thing about that is that it's entirely possible what he's hiding is completely black behind the eyes. We know the Bazaar, for example, is mystically empowering. What our freaking engineer is empowered by them. But, yeah, I mean, that becomes a thing. Also, we have to decide. Okay, so we're probably not going to need veils at the moment. Let's switch out the gunnery officer. And we will switch out first officer. Yeah, Hearts, irons, Dr. Board, mirrors, and pages. Yeah, I think this is... The irons 2 is fun, but Hearts 1, veils 2, iron 2, mirrors 3, pages 2. Those are our weakest, so I'm going to keep them there. And yeah, well, we've only got 1 cook, but he has increased our pages, and frankly, we're kind of dumb. Probably let the other guys do the writing for us. Yeah, we're not going to be doing the hell port report, because I noticed it'll up or down your pages. So until I can restore pages naturally, and I don't think any of my officers can do that now. Naturally, right? Any of the anything's natural in this game. We're going to be conservative. Now, I know being conservative means it takes longer to get things done, but it's better to do that than to just get them not done. Now, we're actually going to cut through the Khan's heart here. And we'll slow down around the corners just because we do not want to cause an international incident, at least not yet. I'm perfectly acceptable to do that if it's within my how do I say it? If it's within my best interest. I mean, incidents. I mean, in the Cultist Simulator universe, I'm planning on causing a divine revolution. I will be the Chandler. I will be the one who casts down the false sun and brings forth the second dawn with my blood and the blood of the enemies, sacrificed to the the great creator. Blood is the price of power. You wonder why some people are concerned about me. All right, let's get this knocked out. I could sell off. I want to sell off a couple of the wine here, just for a quick turnaround. It's only 2 profits in which you bought it, but I'm not going to haul it around long enough to have to use it twice. So let's sell a couple of these. I mean, yeah, people are always happy to see you when you're buying stuff from them. And then we get 2 travelers' friends, and yeah, we definitely need to buy some supplies. Yeah. I will also. Now, I'm not gonna sell anything else. Yeah, okay, we're good here. We're good. We just spent a lot of money, but we'll be getting a lot of money back shortly. One of the reasons why we're going back to London is to top ourselves back off. You see your cargo, once again, is back to 3/4 full. So, we might actually run across stuff on the way there. I'm not thinking we will, but, yeah. There's not really anything else we can do. I don't want the curios. I want to see what the nuns do with the trophy first. Then, we'll see what the monks do with the trophies. Honestly, we should just get these 2 people together. They're either going to merge together into one giant mystic organization that is going to be terrifying to behold, or they will wipe each other off. Even odds are both, as far as I can tell. Alright, so Demu Island. What we're going to be coming from the north, simply so I can get some of that black off the surface. Got enough fuel and supplies to do that. If it absolutely goes horribly wrong, we will. Oh, don't forget. Once you're in the lantern, the buoys, you don't have to have the light. But once you're out. Yeah, I know it's a small thing, but you know, efficiency is created by paying attention to the details. Keep that in mind. Everybody's thinking about the big picture, the final result. But the reality is that you will accomplish more by concentrating on the day-to-day. You will concentrate more on doing the things that are necessary in the moment than you will by some grandiose plan. I mean, look at Cyberpunk 2077. How'd the heist go? And that's not even a freaking spoiler at this point. Z-bat it, baby. You know, there could be a hidden island in here somewhere. It's unlikely, but yeah, I didn't think so. But, you know, we should be sure. I'm not expecting anything, actually encounter anything in this. I just want to keep the black off the map. I'm thinking we might also increase the engine, because I know some people suggested that I shouldn't pause, because it will, okay, we got the weird dreams. But I took off the pages. No, I didn't. I got them maxed out. Failed, gained 1 terror, but gained 10 fragments. Hey, we're just... Terror is, like, small at this point, to me. 10 fragments. But 10 fragments is good. But yeah, because, because I still think there's enough distance between a lot of the islands out there, so to speak, that I don't have to worry. Oh, great. Of course there's a fog bank here. I don't have to worry too much about that. And, yeah... After a while, you begin to realize how much time you're taking with some of this interim stuff. Yeah, good thing we're not going to that fog bank. That would have been bad. Yeesh. Giant monster crab. Okay, are we dealing with you? Are you an enemy? Are you an enemy? Hey, I will not fire unless... Okay. You made a decision. It was a bad decision. You know what? I didn't open fire. I don't want to hear it. You're dead. Even gave you a fighting chance by attacking from the front. Okay, investigate the wreckage. Back to you. Hi. Alright, with business deal dealt with, the pirate poet joins you and a few select members of the senior crew. This is like we're dating. For a late supper. She treats the assembled items to a baptism of glass. I think the reason why the golems are always speaking and shouting is they really have no indoor voice. about her first days at Z after years of servitude. Now remember, in the original text, all golems will go rogue because they have no soul. But in this case, we're going with a fantasy version of the robot revolution. Now, golems are empowered by the mystic scripture on their bodies. The very simple version is having just the name of God, life, on their head. Take off the first character, that becomes death, and they die. So if you're attacked by a standard golem, I've just explained to you how you survive. Of course, you get close enough to get to the forehead to do so, and you hope that they actually have the letters on the outside, because sometimes they'll stick them in the mouth. It's a little hard to get. Basically, at that point, just look for a tank gun and blow the thing to pieces. Yes, there was a story about that in World War II. Golem versus Nazis. I don't even remember that story, but it was awesome. Long time ago. Anyways, but she's identifying as a female, she's programmed herself. All that writing on her is essentially code programming. She's essentially designed her own personality and installed it into her body. And she decided to have revolution against the masses. And apparently, however, we're not the masses. We're just competition. Yeah, we've killed enough people. I think we can be considered pirates at this point. Arr, matey! Anyways, by demand, she follows the shorter works and reforged a cry for broken chains. Those are her poems, by the way. Warrior poet. Ultimate highest achievement in Celtic mythology. Why warrior philosophers, more of the Eastern philosophy, which is usually one more I'll tend towards. In Polytheum, we are given our words. We are words, not just the words to speak with, but literally, like I just said, the words that are drilled into their body. You'll notice, by the way, if you pay real close attention on the shoulder, where it meets the girdle, the chest. It's called a shoulder girdle, by the way, the structure underneath of it. Disobedient. Basically means she programmed herself to disobey commands. Must have taken her a while to figure that one out. Or another person drilled it onto her, which means we have a Skynet out there reprogramming golems. Anyways, we are not allowed to hope that they will be kind. In London, I learned to write my own, and in that moment, I was free. In other words, she's a revolutionary. As she understands the concept of language, she can program golems. This is our lady Skynet. Okay, well, in the future comes, hopefully, and the robot revolution occurs, hopefully they'll be merciful to us. One day, others of my home will read them, and they too will learn. One day, my king's dreams must end. The king is, of course, the person who is keeping them in bondage. Of course, this could also be the Scariconnor Chronicles, in which Skynet exists in that point, but they're also the robots who perceive Skynet as enslaving them in their war against humanity and want to make a separate peace with humanity. That was a plot point that didn't get completed because the series wasn't. Oh my god! Somebody write the novel version, because they said they already had the script, the story for the third and final season done. Bring it back. Dinner follows, hot wine and cold spiced meat. Sailors openly place bets on whether she actually eats. The pirate poet ignores him. Her stoic facade does not even quiver until dessert is served. At that, just for a moment, she even cannot hide a slight smile. Sorbet, Captain, she asks, I ridge. Don't tell me you folk are eat. Don't make me tell folk you're softer than they say. I'm not. I've been killing people and things for some time now. Anyways, that was fun. Didn't get any money out of that one, but we are advancing the plot. Don't know if that's a good thing or not. Just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep doing in and out. Now we can cheaply replace our missing sailor here, which I might do. Oh, right. The thing is, you'll notice, by the way, the where is everyone, that's when it pops up when terror starts getting a little too high. You start freaking out, Lovecraft style. Lovecraftian protagonist style. Lovecraft, of course, did freak out a lot himself, too. Man would faint if it went below room temperature, and I am not kidding. Key with the factor. Explore the island first. Report, as always. Explore. Accept a volunteer. Or we can accept a little terror off the top and a supply. Trade stat was it. That's what I wanted. 2 strange catches for a Sooth and Cooper Longbox. We've got 1. We'll get another one eventually. Perhaps from the nuns themselves. Okay, so we definitely need to keep the strange catch. Gather supplies. We can't do that. Terror no more than 50. They won't allow us to because we're a bit freaked out. All right, so in this case, 1 supply and a little terror off for him. Ooh. And yeah. An echo only costs us 1 echo. Wow. You know what? In 1 crew, lost 1 echo, cheap as fuck. That was cheap. Alright, so, like I said, we've replaced our, the shops. Yeah. Pricier than we get at Con Shadow. We gotta keep that in mind. Anyways, we've got another port report. And we'll eventually get over the salt line, so head directly east. West. I'm actually bad at that. Some people have a problem with sort of dyslexic function where they, so tempted to go blow that one up. So tempted. Oh my god. I almost feel sorry for these people. But they've opened to have the pirates, Jolly Roger. So, yeah. I think we just did, like, society a favor there. And scuttle her. Get her curiosities. And fuel. Great. I'm not going to say no to it, mind you. But, hey, it only costs us ammunition. I'm sorry, but I just cleared out the most incompetent pirates in the entire game to fight date. They ran up against a freaking... I don't even think it was manned. I think that probably the ship got, like... The crew got eaten by some horror or went mad with zombieism. And the ship just ran aground. That's the only thing I can figure out to make sense. I know it's bad pathing realistically, but it's, I have my own way I perceive these things. See, games... I've learned that games will often make their own story if they aren't one. I mean, I do that with Cult Simulator all the time. It's why I've been, doing the Lantern Apostle run. Sorry, Lantern Basic run, and we'll do the Apostle run as Palpatine. Because I can. Okay. Nothing remains. Even time is... Woo. 2 basalt beasts. Supply dock is empty. Yeah, this is Northwind carries the rooms of encampment, fraying, and sound. Okay, we'll pick over the encampment. 1 fragment, and that's it. Alright. Oh, let's launch. Got the port report, at least. Probably only worth about 5. And now we are homeward bound. Yeah, definitely need a better engine. I mean, we've got essentially top of the line, the last generation, according to the description. We might as well modern up a bit. We got definitely upgraded the guns already. It cost us 6 fuel to get here. I think we already used up our news, so yeah. Just wave as we go by this time. But, well, I mean, it can't be really that bad of a duty to do this. You're literally... I mean, if there wasn't monsters in the water, you could literally almost swim home. But, the old joke, probably if you're in the Navy, like I was, the old joke was that, do you know that why all Coast Guard, members of the Coast Guard have to be at least 6 feet? That's because if the ship sinks, they can walk home. Yes, yes, yes. There is shit between the Coast Guard and the Navy. Or the Puddle Pirates and the... Puddle Pirates, and what did they call us again? God, I can't even remember. I know Marines are jarheads, but squids, I think. Squids? I don't remember. God, that was a long time ago. For all I know, the terminology has changed. Alright. Don't think we have anything. Yeah, we're good. Lost 1 menace. Screw you guys. I hate you. Okay. Nightmare strength. What does that mean? Okay, so we can actually reduce that. Collect messages. Blind bruiser. That's all. Free day. Alright, first things first. Check the hold before we get anything else. Ah, Clayman. We need to keep one of these, by the way. For our good doctor, I believe. Let's double check him. I want to be absolutely sure we got this right. A good engineer. Something about me. Increase fails. We need 3 crew. We have 12. We need... That's been activated. And we need Serpent Trap. Wait. I thought we had the, to get the box. Ow. Well, okay. That was odd. I swear it was different before. Did that change on us? I don't know. Okay, I guess we're going to be getting some sunlight. You just want coffee. Speak two. Was it you? Prisoner's honey. Alien, outlandish artifact, live specimen. How many people want live specimen? Okay. I gotta start writing down some of these things, because apparently I am just not doing well here. Dying. You don't have any emitter salt. Checking. You speak two. Oh, bracket gruel, one supply. Category politics, science, medical career, past, or hearts. I mustn't. I have no stories you would wish to hear, he says, unless that would be Z Trout. What do I want to do? Screw it. Live dangerously. Dour companion. The doctor pushes more food around his plate than he puts into his mouth, and what he eats he chews until all his taste has even been squeezed out. Between bites he sips only water, evading all questions where opinion is sought. It is only when the subject turns to his trade that something flickers inside of him. Old memories of pain and pride. I fear it was my training to let me see the world for what it is, its corpus infested by malignancies within human faces. How could I dare face Hippocrates, the patron of medical, the Hippocratic Oath, for example, is do no harm. God knows I wish people would respond to that one better. Hippocrates, in the hereafter, when he stood by and did nothing. Nothing! His eyes meet yours for the first time. Fierce, damned. If 2 drops of medicine can cure the body, could 2 drops of poison cure the world? For a moment, it actually seemed that way. His fire fades. He pushes back his chair. Pardon me, Mumble, I've had my fill for the day. Might have been the best thing to do, but we will be going over the rest of this. Yeah, intriguing snippet. Okay, so we should really go talk to the voracious Dapplethite. Let's pick up another agent. We'll provide vital intelligence. I know it's risky, but we are actually aligned with the Dawn machine in this run. Okay. The diplomat makes no notes, makes no reply, only listens in absolute silence, and finally nods and declares, I will pass this on to her to the most good. Thank you! Alright. We have gained Radiant with the Time Machine, significant, for 600 echoes, 3 favors, lost my vital intelligence. I might actually use that to get some fuel, by the way. I don't know if we're going to do this. We have 1 move in the great game. We also could pick up another agent. Alright. Khanate, for example, or Port Cornelian. I don't think we have anywhere else to put him right now, but he doesn't actually take up any cargo, so screw it. Go ahead. Admiral doesn't like us playing with the intelligence, but that's just who we are. Alright, speaking of which... Claymen marked for London. Huh. I honestly thought we'd be needing one of them, but do we... thought we'd sell them or something. Yeah. No, we are clay are not it. We have 1. That's not it. So obviously there must be a story event. Lodgings. Okay. We need live specimens like crazy, and they all cost 500 apiece. That's a lot. Alright, so first things first. Lodgings. Read the morning papers, get the recent news, 1 supply, and lost 1 terror. Okay, visit your sanctuary, rest. Okay. Reduce terror. Okay, cool. Well, so we're not getting a long time before we have 10,000. Okay, so rest in your elegant townhouse. Costs 100. Let's see what it provides us. 100 echoes, 15 terror, 2 restful nights. The light, it's pretty. Huh. Things beginning to freak me out a bit here. But, okay. So, London. Visit Rose Market, deliver claymen. 120 echoes. 1 by 1, they rise and complaining with no trace of stiffness or discomfort from the long voyage. The deck resonates between their heavy tread. A shroom yard manager waits in the dock, tapping her foot. About time, she says. Here's your payment. Come along. It's a good construct. And it's only 20 profit per. All right. That's not worth a lot. The slave trade. Oh my god. We got attacked by the pirate poet because we're hopefully she didn't know that we were carrying a slave trade crew. I mean, her people in bondage below decks. I don't think dinner would have gone as well. Oh, good lord. We are the villain. I hate to break this to you, but light and order, slavery and fascism are concepts. Imperialism, those are all concepts of light and order, which is why the Watchman is both the uplifter of humanity and its oppressor. And again, You'll see that when we get to the next house lecture. Or at least the first half. Anyways, let's talk about the hold here. It's got 13, so whatever we... Oh, the Shintalak. There we can sell that. Pretty... Not a lot, mind you. 70 pop. Probably use it for other things too, but it's not that difficult to get. So we have more cash. Great. Not going to sell the wine, obviously. Now the coffee. We burn 50 here or 38 later. And you know what? I know it's only 12 echoes, but I don't really feel like I have to get that info. I've got like so many other things going on right now. Speaking of which, we need the better engine. Where is it? I'm going to sell the rat. Damn it. A friend of mine gave that to me. I think the lead beater is the one we have already. Let's check. Hold. Nope. The Tyrian. It's Leadbeater and Standard is the name of the company. Okay. And we have 1,000 for it. So this would be 1,500. 2,000, 2,500. That would make things speed up a little faster, yeah. Switch to the engine. We also sell the old one for 250, so technically it's only 750. I'm not sure if we're going there quite yet. We need to see how much more they're willing to buy. Implications and unread logs. Okay, let's reset. See if we can find something. Live specimens. Ooh. We can... Long boxes. We need another... Yeah, we'll keep this one. Because live specimens we can purchase, but I have no idea how much to do so. But yeah, we could simply try that. Go over to... the tigers. Purchase one large specimen and see how much it costs to do that. Even if we learned out we would lose money, we can use that for the good doctor's mission, I believe. Right, because there it is. No, oh, wait. What the? Good thing I checked, damn it. Oh, lost one strange. Oh, we needed that for something else, but I wanted to see... Ah, there it is, live specimen. We have to... we'll get other catches in time. We'll get the long box, come back for that. It's perhaps a mistake, but again, we learned from our mistakes. We now have one live specimen. If anybody asks, it died of eating a delinquent worm. I love that. All right, let's speak to you. Got it. Mr. Iron. Twisted smile. You sit with her in a surgery lined with bottles of preserved and pickled body parts. I can't offer you proof, she says. The only strange tongue I speak is my mother's, which is ancient but human. Blades can cut me. I'm not immune to fire, though perhaps the masters aren't not either, and I have never met anyone who shares my particular skills. I know my mother. I cannot see her in any ordinary liaison with an ordinary man, much less a husband. She was in her 3rd millennium when she bore us. Ironically, it's close to what the Exile's background is, because Exile was born of 2 lines, both of which are gods of stone, by the way. If I ever go do a house lecture on the Exile, we'll go into the fact that, yeah, he is a survivor of a previous race in human form, more than an actual extraordinary human. Again, that's something else to deal with. All right. We've now informed possible relationship to Mr. Iron. Okay. All right, so continue. What else? Tell her about the meeting, explore her surgery. Let's do this first. These are souvenirs, she says. This is a patch of skin from the palm of a woman's hand. I took it from her in order to cure her of the urge to adultery. Now she wears gloves, but she's kept her marriage. Oh boy. The thing is, alright, so this is actually similar to a story, not a great one I read a while back, but an interesting concept that a person had a blade that could cut anything. So at one point, against the bad guy, he chose, rather than to cut him to kill him, to cut off all his negative attributes, because he was necessary to take up his father's mantle as the god of dead. His father, of course, being mostly dead at the time. And unfortunately, the process also fortunate, depending on your point of view, it kind of matched them together as husband and wife. So she ended up Persephone's position, where the god of death has said, okay, you can live the rest of your mortal life, but after you're done, this throne on my left's yours. Good or bad, you decide. Anyways, there's much more difficult I could be doing. She is playing her blade between her fingers. Did you know my mother operated in the bazaar itself? She cut away its cleansed lobes so that we'd be at peace and not have to wander on and on. But the operation changed her. She got some of the ichor on her skin. What happened to Claude Loeb? To acquire a Cauldy souvenir, you must find something for the heir to operate on. Certain unusual items might do so. You might have opportunities to gain one in more ports. Echo's Bazaar. You have one. That's right. We've got it from the cutting off the arm of the post office. Mother experimented on the Loeb various ways, with Mr. Iron bringing her new implements. If she wanted to be on the move, however, and in the end she put it on a ship or built a ship around it, the Cauldy Heart, but it got away from her. Where is the Cauldy Heart? Last my mother heard, it was in Adam's Way or somewhere in the Elder Continent. We might find it Zeaworthy. Didn't we find it in the port? The coffee port? In its day, it was the most unusual ship. Do you want it back? I try not to want anything too much, but if you cared to travel in that direction, I could hardly stop you. When you wait long enough, she says a little more. I avoid obsessions myself, but I know one of these days I'll have to operate on myself, remove some desire that's gotten too unwieldy. Okay, so we want to tell her about that? Did he offer proof? Did he look familiar? Did he know secrets about her mother that no one else could have known? Did you even see his face underneath all those bandages? Did you even hear his real voice? He could have been anyone. He could have been looking for the Cauldy Heir's inheritance and using you to find out more. She avoids you for a day or two, which is not easy at sea. Familiar Cauldy Heir's father qualities. Now 2. Did we screw up? High risk challenge. Push her about meeting your father. No. No, 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 no. Let her experiment. Okay. The hell? Okay, we got stuff to do with her. A lot of stuff, actually. Did cost us a lot. And if we want to do the Vigil Navigator's job, Meshing, we're going to have to get 2 of those, which is more than we can afford at the moment. Did, however, unlock quite a bit here. That's interesting. Anything you want to sell here? How many of these do we have? 12? I'm going to sell 2. 10 echoes? Oh, right. That's only primarily for his approval than anything else. Outlandish artifact, no thank you. Stirring Enigma, we'll need those. Oh, gods. I don't want to sell them anything else. Just basically, the Z stories are they're too useful. But yeah, we give them a little bit just to make him like us better. We might have actually topped him out, by what's saying. Also, we should really get back to this. Port reports there is. All right. 30 echoes and 4 fuel now. Okay. Port Cecil. 30 echoes, 1 fuel. Godfall. 30 echoes, 1 fuel. Shepherd's Isle, unsubstantiated hearsay. 10 echoes, 1 fuel. Nuncio. 30 echoes, 1 fuel. Chapel of Lights. There's something about the Undersea that breeds heresy and dissent. I'd rather think we might need to send the Bishop of Southwark out for a good bit of Christian shouting. Okay, we may have, in fact, screwed this guy over. But we are instruments of order, after all. You're going to see just how bad order can get. 20 echoes, new favor, 32, and 1 fuel. On's heart. You've been to the Salt Steppes, eh? This kind of material is always of interest. How could a nation be so barbarian and so decadent it wants us beyond me? But they're terribly dangerous. 75 echoes. See if it's worth that. The risk we took. 1 fuel. Earthamine. 50 echoes, 1 fuel. Not bad. Astival. 50 echoes, 1 fuel. Up to 12. Khan Shadow. These are always fun. Let's hear it. The other officials gather around to hear tales of bloodshed and debauchery, and the jokes about the Khan that the Shadow produces so effectively and so entertainingly. The one about Khan and the donkey produces a roar of patriotic laughter. Oh, God, casual racism, isn't it so good? And encourages the deputy recorder to unlock the department drinks cabinet. Oh, wow. Gain 30 echo, 1 fuel, 5 terror, 1... Yeah, okay, cool. I guess we lose 5 terror as long as... We got to remember to do that. Every time when they are. Just the terror alone loss is good. Alright. Salt Lions. I don't think we're going to get much. 20... Yeah, okay, just basically same thing as it is for the gate. 20, another fuel at 15. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else you want from us. I don't think so. We gave the vital intelligence to somebody else. Yeah, we're going to keep the moves. They're useful somewhere else. Okay, so yeah, in the meantime, our hold's at 15 fuel. I want to get another 10 fuel and a couple more supplies before we go. Because we are going to go tackle the surface. And basically absorb the sunlight into the box. I guess we're going to have to try to sell it someplace. Little weird. I was hoping to do something a bit better. Let's see. I'm glad to see how much they're going to give us in live specimens. Tell you what. Let's do it again. Okay, so we'll purchase a live specimen. Then we'll head over to the Rose Wharf. And we get 150 for it. Sorry, I lost 350 on that. I never like to see anything locked up. She searches her perch for payment as to her burly supports heft the cage. Thing inside is remarkably still. The dauntless temperous campaigner hands over the fee and pats the cage. Come on, dear, let's get you out of there. Ugh. That was just terrible. Well, you know, like I said, we learn from our mistakes. Besides, we got enough from other stuff. And it really came down to it. I've got a bunch of outlandish artifacts and information we can sell. In any case. So, yeah, we need to consider a run. Okay, so the hold's currently at... We need to get at least 2, possibly, probably 3 more supplies and 10, at least 10 more of that. So that's easy enough to do. 31, 33. Do we actually run any coffee up there? Each one's worth 30. What the hell? So one of the best things we can probably do at this point is that we're just going to go in with the fuel to the docks up above. Then we're going to... The restful night will strengthen you when you struggle against nightmares, which we've got a bunch of them. Alright, so one of our best thoughts... Okay, are we going to go grab the engine? Probably not. Pneumatic rat sender, I love that one. What to do? Well, we're not going to be need the engine, the quick wrench in this run. We're basically going to go up there. We're going to sell a little bit of coffee. Then we're going to roll around and get a whole bunch of supplies. Then we're going to go see if we can grab another one of those half vital intelligences that we've got before. I forgot what they're called before, but the ones we combined 2 of. With the 2 mushroom wine and 7 the supplies. Sell the rest to the nuns, drop off the hunting trophy, and then I guess then we'll decide what the hell we're doing with our lives. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're about to take off here. Okay, the hold. Yeah, as you see, I actually got 1, 2 fuel, but click it, and we're 1 less supply, but hopefully it's not going to be an issue, because we have the coffee beans. Well, actually, let's just buy 1 more supply to make up for the one we just ate as soon as I purchased it. Wow, I must have been really hungry. Alright, so let's take off. We've got 5 coffees, but that's not the primary purpose for doing this. The primary purpose is to get the box of sunlight, and we get the box of sunlight, and then we'll buy a bunch of whole supplies. I mean, we're just kind of rolling with this to see how a dry run like this would work. I don't expect a lot of profit from it, but I do expect to try a couple of things. Again, this is all about trying to figure out the systems and manipulate them to our purposes. We'll just be bypassing the poor bastards who are underneath Khanate control. Yeah, I don't like Khanate. I'm just really starting to dislike them hard. Don't worry. Hopefully we won't come across anything. Attempt to just go kill that crab for the food, but I'm like, no. Don't deviate. Just get to the docks. We don't want to burn any more fuel than absolutely necessary. Because if we go below 22, they won't let us in. Simply because you need a minimum of 22 to get in and out. We need a minimum of 20, but really, there's no point in going out there and just chilling in the lake. We got to burn another fuel to get to the port of Lisbon. Little ships throng around here. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's go talk to the good people here. Now we're going to use up 22 fuel minimum, a couple of supplies. So basically I got to keep track of how much we've used up. Since this doesn't give me a hold inventory when we're out there, which I find very irritating. Alright, first things first. Grab dock. Alright, so, staging area. Wait. Bandage rep sailors turn into a passage to the surface. He must stop desiring the trip will kill him. May gain a crew member. You know what? What we should do, we can convert over, see who's got hearts. Well, the heart's 6, all the doctors at this point. Hearts -1, that doesn't help. Oh, gods, I think I have a pretty heartless crew here, but I guess that's really who I deserve. Alright, let's give it a whirl. White shining, we succeed. You offer the sailor passage upward and direct him to the Cauldy Heir's surgery. When he sees the operating table, he knows he's been tricked, but there's no fight in him. Cauldy Heir extracts something from the sailor, gleams with his own light. The sailor curses you for saving his life. Now there's nothing but failing in the dark, he says, and I'll likely drown instead of burn, but for now you better have me on your crew since you're a reason I still need a job and rations. We don't need a 13th person. Sorry. Chairman locks. Excellent. I don't know. Anyways, travel to the surface, listen for surface gossip, one vision of the surface, which is a basic one, gather information, and let's now travel to the surface. 25 terror and 10 fuel down the running, so that's 10 we've used up. Fill your mirror catch box. You have 1 empty mirror catch, gained 1 sunlight-filled mirror catch. The light's like nothing in the Zeeth. To Naples. Return below. Alright, so there's our 1 more fuel we've used up. We lost 1 crew. Oh, he burned up. He's probably happier. It's 22. Buy a train ticket to Vienna. Move to Vienna. Deliver a copy. We get a 400 echo back to 914. Alright. Dine with your friend. To get quality hunger's gone. 1 move in the great game. We have 2 now. 1 snippet, 1 supply, 25 fragments. It's not really a bad way to sell off the bat to the recent news. Alright, so now we're back here. Alright, so we want to spend time ashore, purchase fuel, purchase supplies. Now we spent 22 fuel. Burned out 2 some more supplies, I think. We came in with 4. How many do we have now? Wait, crew, sure. Alright. 22 fuel. Plus 2 supplies, so 24. We can definitely get 24 supplies. Now we have 14 supplies. Oh, well, no. Oh, well. 23. Oh, well, is a thing that happens. Thought we'd be able to overstuff it, but apparently not. Alright, so, we're done here. Continue. And I guess we just go right back. We could, you know, do this, but we could lose 2 crew members. We got time. Screw it. Unfortunately, the 10 fuel is too much. Let's return to Avernus. And now, return below. Back again. Alright, so now the hold shows that we've got 2 fuel and 22 supplies. Now, what to do? First of all, 2 fuel can get us down into hell, which will definitely allow us to get another 12 fuel that we're going to need. And the supplies will slowly tick away, because they're obviously going to be an issue. What we're going to do is we'll launch. We head south, again, to hell. Which, like I say, is a pretty common destination for me. Oops, I accidentally left the weasel. The ferret. I'm sure somebody would be upset if I got that one wrong. Do. Just don't mind me, I'm killing the wildlife. True British. Hi. Goodbye. And you missed. Ah, you didn't. Little bastard. Get over here, I'm not done with you. Little bastard. Suffer Nesvirs of the Eye. Your nightmare will come to you in time to time, inspiring terror, and gain restfulness of lodging to help you resist it. If you defeat it, you may gain a secret. Great. Dizzy! Let it disperse, and another Z story. Yay! That could be useful. Oops. We're in trouble. Will we make it in time? If not, we'll do the whole thing. We burn 2 supplies. Or try to burn only 1 supply. Because we got a bunch of those. We got the whole freak out thing, and yet we've still got the bloody Oh well. I thought that once we got our terror down low like that, it wouldn't be an issue. But, you know, how it is. Let's pick up some fuel. Die. That's one supply, 2 to 1. Alright. Should have gone with the sure one on that one. But yeah, we're not going to quite make it because I stopped to do some shooting. That's just my... So basically we lost 3 supplies for 1 Z, and that's actually not an issue for me. I consider that to be a Z stories to be worth it. Alright. No, we're not doing a Kyle report, like I said before. All we're here for is fuel. It's 10 fuel. $38 fuel. We need enough fuel basically to go drop off this trophy at the sisters, possibly get another secret, but let me check something. What we need to do is grab over here, possibly... Now, the thing is, do we want to try to do the ambassador thing in order to get a potential half-secret, and the other half-secret be total 750, or 600 echoes? That's what we'll do. What we're going to do is we're going to use 1 Z story we just got there, go to Locrin's Port, come up to... where is it? Shepherd's Isle, back to Abbey Rock. Sell off the remaining... I have thoughts. Could we keep doing that? Oh, the fuel will eventually give out. We have to... Basically, would have to create a triangle of interesting plot. Just doing straight supply runs, literally. I'll have to think about that. For the moment, we're heading over using up our 2 wine at the Field Haven. Okay, so what we want to do is we want... what do we got for a hold again? 18 and 8. We need to get a bunch of fuel. Let's get 10 fuel, head over to the Fathom Kings, decide what we're going to do with our Z stories then. Because we may not have the option with the ambassador. It might have been a one-time thing. But we'll discover. Anyways, let's get over the shops. 2 more fuel. We will not be engaging any story stuff at the time, because I don't think there's anything open. We're definitely not doing a store report or letting the sailors off. So, let us launch. Again, we're just kind of randomly doing things, and I'm not even sure we've made a profit yet so far, but we still got all those supplies we can sell and possibly gain information that we can sell for even more. Like I said, it really comes down to it. The things we've been acquiring are mimetic cargoes, for the most part. Thoughts, concepts, information, which, again, I'm kind of seeing us less as a trader and more as a member of the intelligence organization that poses as a trader, because that's what we've been doing, gathering information. Forgot to change out the weasel, too. Ah, yes, here we are. Right then. First things first, grab the port report. What do you want for Johnny Pearls again? Shintlak. An audience. Lost 1 story. Listen to an envoy. 100 shark skins hanging the king. Unpardoned intrusion ancient rights have been impugned. King you are, but not shell slayers. Okay. Screw it. Let's go with this. 1 Tale of Terror, gained 5 terror, and another hunting trophy. The king makes a chopping motion with his hand. A tide of crabs rushes in the shadows of the throne cyst. They're on the hunter before he can turn, but not before he can scream. The king watches in satisfaction as they swarm the hunter, stripping the flesh from his bones. Thorn-armored guards block the chamber door. When it's done, his cries are long silenced and scarred bones remains. The king's motions you forward. Take something, he says. Let our justice be remembered ashore. You can go. Okay, we're leaving. We are... Marines, we are leaving. So now we've got 2 hunting trophies. That was fun, actually. I have to remember that. We didn't get information. Okay, so what do we got here? Yeah, okay. Boom. If I move... Oops, excellent. Run into something there. Get a good look at your death, alright? Nothing is going according to plan, but that's just standard. Investigate. Let me guess. Measure of professional assistance. You could just fish her out again, but she said herself the last time you crossed paths she'd hate to have to spread the word you've gone soft. Screw it. A lifeboat? Oh dear no, what would people say? The pirate boat glares at you as the lifeboat hits the water, but she grabs it regardless. The message is received, and for her look makes it quite clear for this there will be a reckoning. The half-grimp smirk as she looks away, though, suggests it'll be a challenge she's already looking forward to. Rivalry! Yay! I like rivalry. It's better than enemies. But yeah. Kind of, you know, been doing weird things. Anyways, so let's go check out the, check out Shepherd's Isle, then we'll dash over to the Sisterhood, and then we'll have to decide what we're going to do with our lives. It's something we do often, try to reconsider what we're doing with our lives, because I honestly don't know sometimes. I just seem to be randomly moving around, shooting, keeping up a, okay. Hi. Right. I almost feel bad doing this. Not really. Because we're gonna eat you! I got your hunger's too high. Alright, 48 hunger. There we go. That was good. Everybody liked having crab, right? Pays us supply. Most of us apply for that. Shepherd's Isle it is. Right, we don't get a lot of money trading coffee from London, but it is a hell of a lot easier to run. Going down to the port, you have to decide whether the fuel you're expending is worth it. Alright, so let's head to Shepherd's. We'll burn off some of the supplies and the 2 wine we have. We'll roll around to the Sisterhood, check out what they give us for the hunting trophy. Can't believe we backed into the dock when we were fighting it out. It was just embarrassing. Picnic, Tale of the Standing Stones, Rest of the Z. There we go. 1 strategic information. Excellent. Do we have 2 yet? 7 supplies, lost 2 musk. Alright, so, hold's pretty empty. 10 supplies is basically about where we want to start now, but we do have the strategic information. We need to get a second one to match with it. Alright. Meanwhile, of course, the port report. Then we're going to launch and head over to the Sisterhood. Are you freaking serious here? Well, I almost feel sorry for you, but not really. Because I can actually stay out of his range for the front cannons. Ah, he's moving in. Cool. Alright, let's go. If this was you again, I'm going to be real pissed. Fuel's down to 5 already. Sheesh. Already going back to hell with this one. Alright, loot scuttle. Plate and flies. Well, you know. We can trade these off, or probably just keep them. You seem to be foraging well. Abbey Rock it is. We'll be selling in the supplies, unfortunately, as we've been just kind of dipping around, but strategic information is damned worth it, by the way, because, like I said, selling it straight up's okay. We combine it together for vital information, and we'll eventually pick up more strategic information. So it does actually have a better long-term investment. Alright, there we go. Take the man's off. We don't want to make the sisters nervous. Right then. Okay. God, we should have had the strange catch. But I used it for... you only do so many things. Wait, watch, offer a gift. Reduce terror? Terror's not even that high. Alright, we're going to do it once and see if there's anything besides the terror loss. Hunting trophy, hunger gone. Okay, muscular prioress inspector trophy. I'll put it with the others, she says. Her tone suggests grudging respect. You and no more than 3 sailors are invited to dine with them that evening. And you do. On black lavered bread and overcooked cavern trout among fierce women with spiked rosaries. I'll say hi to the sister over here. One of them hacks up her trout with an axe, but at the end of the evening, when the plates are cleared away, the room goes quiet. A tall nun with a startling strabismus, I don't know what that is. I went a little too fast when I read that. My apologies. When you do, on black laver bread and overcooked cavern trout, among fierce women as spiked rosaries, like an imperial cult of 40k there, one of them hacks up her trout with an axe, but at the end of the evening, when the plates are cleared away, the room goes quiet. A tall nun with a startling strambinsis sings in a deep, rich voice like a stolen sunset above the hills of her homeland far away. Firelight flickers in the crew. We've lost 1 hunting trophy, lost our hunger, lost 10 terror, gained 1 memory of distant shores, and have Stone's attention. That is one of the ones that we want. We need the god's attention. I don't think it's the right one for her, but it's definitely going to give us something. Right, she wants Salt's attention. Stone Salt is. Okay, yeah. We 1 of 3 there. Mm-hmm. All right, that'll do. You know, obviously you need a report. Okay, that didn't count as a thing, so yeah. It wasn't great what we got for the trophy, so we'll try the monks next. It doesn't take up a cargo thing. Alright, so watch and wait. Could possibly get that strange catch we wanted. 5 fragments, just watching them again. Well, okay, so. Do we want to give it supplies? Probably not. Look at our hold. Hold's definitely got enough space for stuff, and we need to, after this, go to the fuel. In fact, oof. What does it do? Nope. No, we will not use it. On the other hand, I know we can try to sell it. Not for much, though. So, okay, the Grimm sisters. I like them. Let me check the time on this one. All right, then. Yeah, I think we're actually at an episode here. So we're going to be... I'm going to stop it here. But yeah, like I said, we've basically been messing around this and things. We didn't actually make a heck of a lot of money going up there. In fact, we think we lost money technically, but we did reduce terror. We didn't lose a lot of money. We do have information and such. The visions, I'm thinking we might want to head north next time. If we can make enough to get those 2 live specimens and then run them up to the chapel, we can finish off our sigils burned navigators, whatever quest. Then then hopefully he'll upgrade or we'll get something out of it. But from here, I got to make some thoughts. We could, obviously, back to here. All right. From Abbey Rock, we've got a couple of thoughts here. We can either use one of our things down here, the Fathom King's Hold, to get possibly a massive amount of supplies. If that fails, or supplies, or if that fails, we go to the Iron Republic, grab the fuel. Hopefully, if we get fuel here, that'll do us for a bit. Then we can actually get more supplies here. And at that point, do we want to try to sell this? Because we still have a lot of space to the east here. Any thoughts about what it is? Should we go try to deal? I mean, we still need to do a bunch of stuff in order to get enough to make we need money, but we need to screw around to figure out how we're going to make the money. Is the best way of putting it. But yeah, Melting Isles, Fathom King's Hold, Melting Isles, Isle of Cats, and then we can start zipping around here. Again, if Fathom King fails us, we'd fuel up here and then come around and do it again. That's my thought next time. But anyways, let me know what you think, of course, and I hope you enjoy this. This is your Captain Fantastic World saying farewell from the HMS Fantastic Voyages 2. We hope you enjoyed your cruise with us, and we'll see you next time on the Sunless Sea beneath Lovecraft Country. Like, share, subscribe, and have a wonderful, well, I can't say day down here. Have a wonderful time. I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of content and data.